Yo guys, welcome to my next 5 lab run Uber lab video. This one's going to be 5 runs with tribute to the goddess. In these labs I got all the silver chests and most of the keys. There was a few that I didn't want to get because Exile is really strong with this, and I wanted to avoid getting one shot. These labs took a lot longer to do because I was going around getting all the silver chests, getting all the extra keys out of the gauntlets and stuff, and sometimes I had to do the escort gauntlet, which takes forever. In this lab, the lab chests are supposed to be a lot better throughout the lab. Some things include a stacks of currency up to 20. I've had 20 GCPs drop from a chest, which was probably the best thing for currency wise that I've gotten. Higher quality gems, higher map tiers, double corrupted uniques, and higher item levels, just to name a few. These labs took me about 15 minutes each. Normally they take about 8 or 10 for the super labs, or like 5 minutes for like the normal labs, because I'm trying to get everything, made them take a lot longer. Each lab cost me around 8 chaos each, and I ran 5 labs, so the total was 40C. I didn't have to buy any special items or anything. Just bring in your normal helmet that you enchant, or if you enchant your boots or your gloves or whatever. One thing to note with this lab is Zaro is a lot harder, so if you want extra keys, it's going to be pretty rippy. He one-shot me once, I think, with just a leap attack, and I had a little over 4,000 HP with 50% mind over matter, so my health is pretty much doubled. Argus will deal 50% increased damage as well and be a lot more tanky, as you're going to want to kill him for the extra key. So I would recommend that if he's mad, just run away from him until he calms down and then attack him then. The mods on the lab are 100% EXP gain. Lab rewards have been enriched. Exile drops an extra key, 30% increased trap damage. Exile has 50% increased AoE. Exile has 30% attack and cast speed. Exile has 60% increased damage. Exile has 400% increased life. Monsters deal 50% increased damage, and monsters have 200% increased life. So here I'll leave you with the rewards, and then I'll go over the loot at the end to see if it's worth it. What I just did, but whatever. Alrighty, we got 5 keys. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got some tier 16 maps. Ancient gauntlets. Oil bow. Nothing good there. Do I have any more keys? One more. That's a lot of currency. Let me pick this up real quick just so the screen isn't full of spam. And then we'll go here. And then we got our armor scraps again. Yay! We got maps. Alright, let's do our enchant. I'll just do my Abyssus. Actually, that one will actually sell. I think I got another helmet in here. There we go. I got it on here. Alright, that should sell for something. Oh, I got nothing to enchant. I'll just enchant my helmet, I guess. That won't sell for anything. So this lab, we made pretty good money. Got tons of gems that are good. There's probably 100 C plus in those gems, except the AoE is, that's my gem. We got 3 Cs, 5 Cs, 7 C, 8 C, 9 C. Probably 11 there. Another C here, 2 C here. Definitely made money off that lab for sure. Alright. So here we go, another lab in the books for the chest one. So next lab, 5 keys. Lots of meeps. Alright, that one had garbage. That one had garbage. Won the level of socketed gems. And then we'll go up here. Alright, so that one was pretty bad. A lot less profitable than the last one. And then for our enchant, I forgot to buy a helmet, so here we go. Stone Golem resist. Holy Flame Totem, 2 extra projectiles. So for this lab, we made not a whole lot. 2C, bunch of C with the chisels, probably like 6 or 7. And that's about it. Alrighty, next lab, next lab. 5 keys for the super chest lab run. I'm feeling the ones over here this time. Not feeling that one now. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, nothing. I was hoping it was corrupted or something. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing. Alright, we got 18% gems. What do we got here? Cyclone will go. Castman Channeling should go. If that was 20%, that would go for sure. But the rest of them are kind of... I don't know if Spectres are still a thing or not. Apparently minions are pretty popular this league. Alright. Awakened Sextant. A couple C there. So that chest was pretty good. That paid for like 2 of these. Jewel. Zealotry has increased aura effect. It's kind of a turd though. Is there another one? No, we're all the keys. Alright, and for our enchant, I forgot to buy a helmet again. Bane. I don't know if that sells for anything. Do I have anything I can enchant right now? I'll just... Oh, I got another helmet. Oh, it's Herald of Ash. I'll enchant this. I'm trying to craft it for my other guy. Shockwave totem damage. Awesome. So for that lab, let's do these jewels real quick, and then we'll see what we got. Nope. And nope. And maximum mana, but nothing really that good. Crit multi. There's no life or anything on that to make it really pop. And same with that one. Apparently I got a Facebook message. So we found this ring earlier. I'm not sure if it's worth anything, but the Pride Area of Effect could be good. So we made 2C. Awakened Sentence are 2C. So 4, 6, 11. I think these are still 2.5 to 1. So we'll do 13 with that. I'll just put these 1 to 1, so 13, 23, 29C, and 30C, and that's about it. 30C. Good lab. Alrighty, here we go. 5 keys in this lab and this lab. I'm gonna do the 5 back here again. Alright, that one's not so good. We got here AoE on that jewel for Ground Slam. Maybe. That seems pretty good for the odd people that are playing Ground Slam. Okay, 3 Chaos. I'll take it. Alright, that one's not very good. And... Unyielding Flame. It's another one of those that have dropped. Alright. So for our enchant, I got another helmet. Split Arrow crit. Alright, that one might sell. For sure. I don't know if many supports would play Crown of the Inward Eye, but you never know. So we made 4C, 5C. I think this is going to sell for something. 6C, 7, 8, 9C. And I'm sure baubles are worth something. So that was okay. Alrighty, here we go. Another lab in the books. Next lab, 5 keys again. Alright, let's see what we got. That was a couple C, paid for half of this. There's some meeps, some tier 16s. What we got here? Oh, that's just a regular 6-link. Huh. Not even corrupted. More maps again. And boots. So we made a Divine Orb from that at least. And I think I got double enchant. Tornado shot damage. don't know if that'll sell for anything or not. I'll just enchant my helmet. Pierces 3 additional charges targets. So I made not so much, just 1C, 3C, 4C. Not sure about belts, if people want them just for the enchant or not. But yeah, that's about it, and a divine orb. So that's it. Alrighty guys, time for my loot roundup for the chest loot for that lab that we just did. I forget what it's called, so I'm just gonna keep rambling. First thing I'm gonna go over is stuff that I'm not sure what to sell, but I can give you some examples of the type of stuff that drops out of the chest. So we can get full stacks of cards. So I got the Chaos one, GCP one, item level 100. They're not worth anything, but I just figured I'd show them. For corruptions, you can get cool stuff like for jewels, 4% increased damage. Like Zealotry has aura effect. I found a lot of aura effect stuff in here too, so I think there's a possibility of getting a good unique with aura effect on it. Pride has aura effect. This one's double corrupted. It's pretty good, but it has like no 6-link or anything, so in order to 6-link that, it would cost you so many Val Orbs, so it's not worth it. But it's pretty cool that you can get stuff like that. This one gives area of effect. This one might actually sell, as there is some people that play Ground Slam, and that's pretty good implicit for the Ground Slam jewel. For belts, you can get increased aura effect as well. So this one has Wrath, this one has Discipline. Yeah, just kind of cool stuff like that I think is kind of neat. For stuff that drops out of chests, here's an example. I didn't calculate all the armor scraps or anything, but you can get a ton of armor scraps, ton of whetstones as well. If you're running low on wisdom scrolls, just run one of these babies and you won't have a wisdom scroll problem for a while. So for currency, I got my list here, just let me look at it. Actually, I'll go over my gems first. So there's a lot of gems that can drop out of here, but most of these only dropped off the first run. It was kind of like it got me, and I'm like hoping that would get me more, but it never did. So I can go over the gems. There's a lot more of them that were dropped too, but I found that I think these ones are the only ones that would actually sell once I qualitied them up to 20%. So we had Pierce support, which sold for 13C, or will sell for 13C. Volatile Dead is 14C. I got 2 cast when damage takens at 19C each, so 38C there. Pride is 12. Berserk is 10. Fire Penetration is 5. Hypothermia is 20. Controlled Destruction is 10. Vulnerability is 9. Zealotry is 7. Unbound Elements is 8. Curse on Hit is 15. Raised Spectre is 15. Cyclone is 22. And Cast While Channeling is 7. So there's quite a bit of chaos in there. Those gems alone paid for the lab. But then we get all this currency stuff that dropped too. So you notice that we got a lot of wisdom, or a lot of armor scraps, whetstones, a few like transmutes and stuff. There's probably more, but my loot filter will only show the ones that are like in big stacks. So we have Prime Sextant, which is 1C. Val Orbs, they're 1-to-1, so 3C. Regrets are 4C. Fusings, I had 6C worth. Awakened Sextants are 2C. These GCPs came out to about 20. We had 8 flat chaos. That's hard to say for some reason. 2C and chromies. 3C and orbs of chance. They're 10-to-1. I just rounded up there. Scours are 2C. They're usually 2-to-1. Alterations are, I don't know, there's 4C worth there. I don't feel like doing math right now. 20C and chisels. Jewelers, I had 2C. Alchemies, I had 8. Or 11, sorry. And then baubles, I had 20. I don't know why I put 20C. I know they're not worth 20C. I believe they were 3-to-1, so 6C there. So at the end, you're gonna have to remove 14C from this. So we made 291 chaos minus the 40C that we paid to run this lab, so we made 251C profit. It's not bad. It's pretty guaranteed money, to be honest, but it just takes forever, so I don't know if the time and investment to be able to make a character that can actually run this, because it is probably, in my opinion, the hardest lab because of Azaro, where he can one-shot you pretty easily, so you need to have really good knowledge and stuff. I feel the Helm enchant and the belt enchant labs are definitely better, just because you don't have to run around and grab all the chests and grab all the keys and stuff and have butt puckers going on every time you fight Azaro. You need like a decent layout in terms of what Azaro has for his mods or whatever, plus the final room. I had a final room of the fire room, which I think it's easier to avoid all this stuff in there, as you have a pretty big area to move around. So in my honest opinion, this lab will pretty much guarantee you get your money back. However, it will take a long time, and I think there's better ways to use your time to make currency than to run this lab. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll come out with some more probably. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.